Did that just appear on my screen or is that on everybody's? That was weird. Hopefully it doesn't do the same with my with my video. How you guys doing? Okay, my video is perfect. Sorry, I had to let it, there's like a 30-second delay to the video, so I had to make sure that everything was right, but that intro video or that intro countdown, I'm going to have to take a look at because that was not normal. All right. Let's see who's on here. Wow, we got a lot of people on here. We got Rich from Mowers and Blowers, Outdone. We have DNR Small Engine Repair. David, how you doing? AJP Garden Machines. Ash, how are you, my friend? We got Doctor in the house. We got Cody Emmons. We have Lawnmower Detective. Dave, how are you doing? Let's see who else we have on here. We got Tyler Rainman. Welcome, Tyler. And we also have Schaefer's Lawn and Garden. Tom, how are you? We also have TW Small Engine in the house. Let's see who else we got. Jungle Bob Repair. Man, how are you doing, my friend? Let's see who else. I think that might be, oh no, we got Igniter Small Engine Repair. We have Tom. Oh, I already said Tom. Steve, Small Engine Saloon in the house. Welcome, Steve. Thank you for joining. Justin Lamb in the house. Man of Steel. David, how are you doing? Small Engine Guy, how are you doing? Stephen W. Doolittle, how are you? KB's in the house. How are you doing, KB? I think that is everybody for now, man. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining. We really appreciate it. Gravely Man also jumping in there. I see you, Gravely Man. How are you guys doing? I was kind of recapping, kind of looking at what you guys were talking about, just staying back, relaxing and kind of preparing for this. But I was noticing, just some updates. You guys are updating each other, and I appreciate that. That's what we're here for, kind of updating each other, talking about our life, talking about other things as far as, things that are not small engine related, which is totally fine. So everybody go ahead and leave a like button or hit the like button. And don't forget to, if you have a question, don't forget to put your questions in the chat. Man, Tyler, I really do appreciate you, Tyler. Thank you so much for that super chat. You don't know how much it means to us. So dude, we appreciate you contributing to this channel. Even just being here, man, it's an amazing feeling, amazing thing that you're doing for our channel. So we appreciate that, Tyler. Thank you. The first question I saw, let me see. Okay, the first question I see is from Man of Steel, coming from David, Man of Steel. Let me show you guys here. Let me turn off that banner since I already said leave a like. And most of you know just to leave your questions in the chat too, so let me turn that off. Well, this is a general question for everybody. David with Man of Steel says, anyone do the Steel U yet? I have not. I don't work at a dealership anymore, so I don't get to do that stuff anymore. So unfortunately, that's not for me. Man of Steel. Let's see. Tyler Rainman. When it comes to repairs or tune-ups, you have to test. Is it acceptable to use a machine on your own grass/snow to make sure it works properly, so long as you clean up the machine after? Oh yeah. No, I think that's great, Tyler. If you can test the machine under load, especially like a snowblower, just to make sure that everything works properly, the belts are functioning, the cables are tight enough. You have to test the snowblower under load. Now, if it doesn't snow in your area, then it kind of sucks. But I think it's a great thing to test chainsaws to make sure you tune the carburetor properly, so it's not bogging on you when you make the cut. If you don't, test the chainsaws on a log or something like that, then, you have, the customer will more than likely come back with it saying that it's not cutting through log. So I believe it's great to test it. You don't even have to clean it up. Unless you truly get it dirty, but, as long as you just tell the customer, yeah, I tested it out for you, everything works good. And they'll see that you actually tested it because there's wood chips on the bar or something like that. So yeah, first question, pretty easy one. I think we all agree with that. So I was having a lot of issues with my StreamYard chat. So I do apologize if I'm going to be looking down a lot. I'm just looking at my phone. I'm not trying to like sleep or something like that or ignore you guys, but looking on my phone for all the questions. So, and then I know there's a lot of questions that are going to be coming in. So I just want to clarify that I am trying to answer all the questions. So you do not have to repeat your questions over and over again. I will get to them. Like last week, there was like a 5 to 10 minute delay because there were so many questions that I had to answer. And until I got to one, someone was asking like the same question, up to 3 times or whatever. So I will get to it. Just hold on, ask the question, just sit back and relax and enjoy the show. So let's see. Oh, okay. So Tom says, yeah, I wash every machine before returning regardless. Oh, David says they're coming out with some really cool stuff. MS400 CM. Never heard of that saw. It's Mtronic MS400. I'll have to look into that. All right. Sorry, I'm reading the chat here. Bob the Builder 1 says, any good places to purchase aftermarket carbs for steel equipment other than going to the dealer? I noticed that places like Sten's only sell repair kits. Well, it depends. I mean, I've seen some steel carburetors on Pro Parts. No, not Pro Parts Direct. Excuse me. Discount Online Parts. I believe I've seen some carburetors on there, aftermarket carbs. But to be honest with you, like good places, I couldn't tell you for sure a good place. Usually when you order an aftermarket carb, it's like a hit and a miss. Now I know there's like some people that swear by, those cheap Chinese carburetors that you get off Amazon, and you can find those, and you can find some good ones on Amazon that are basically aftermarket from China. Slap them on your chainsaw and they'll work just fine. So, depending on how much you want to spend on an aftermarket carb, I think basically there's no difference whether you go with Sten's or with Amazon. So let's see. Yeah, Tyler says, I always test, always just wanted to make sure that's acceptable. If preseason snow blower, any suggestions how to test under load if no snow? No, sir. You cannot test a snow blower if it doesn't snow. So if it doesn't snow, it's just like you inform the customer, hey, we couldn't test it under load because it's not snowing. It's the middle of summer. So unfortunately, once it does snow, test it, and if there's something wrong with it, bring it in. We'll repair it. So yeah. Oh, Tom, yeah, that's a good question. Did I fix the over revving issue on the Craftsman riding mower? So I did not. I put it away because I felt like I didn't even want to mess with it. I just installed that aftermarket camshaft, put it all back together, ran it for about, I think it was like an hour. And yeah, no, I didn't get to look into it, but I believe that something's wrong with that governor or slinger inside. So I'll have to look inside of it and take it apart and see what's broke. So I've already tried adjusting the governor or setting the governor and throttle cable, and nothing, there's no springs that are missing. Choke works fine. And, not the best thing to have it to take apart an engine again and split it again and do all that stuff. So I'm just kind of taking a break on it. It's nothing that's going to hurt me. And it's not for sale right now either. So nothing that I am worrying about. Oh yeah, Windsor, I agree. I should have mentioned that. Yeah. Steel carbs right now are 20, 30. No, okay. Let me take that back. They're like $30 to $40 for a carburetor at a steel dealership. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. If you're running like a $500 chainsaw and it costs you 40 or 50 bucks to put a new carburetor on there, OEM carburetor, I would suggest you go and get a OEM carburetor from a steel dealer. So thank you, Windsor, for pointing that out, man. I really do appreciate it. Tyler Rainman asks, what is in the shop right now? What's in the shop right now? Anything fun? So right now I'm currently going to be tuning up all of my equipment. As most of you know, I do run a lawn care business, and I'm going to be tuning up my zero turn. I'm going to be ordering the tune-up kit off Amazon because I found it to be cheaper off on Amazon than actually going to the Hustler dealer and purchasing the tune-up kit from them. Obviously, they mark up their own cost on the part that they buy, so it's cheaper just to buy it off Amazon. Waiting a week to ship it, and then installing it. So I'm working on my own equipment. I got a zero turn. I got a Time Master, 30-inch Time Master, and a 30-inch Turf Master. The Turf Master doesn't need much tuning up. I've only used it like 6 times, over last year. So it doesn't need anything, and it's basically my backup. Yeah, my Turf Master is my backup. That is the Turf Master, the commercial mower, is my backup mower because I want to baby that one. Or no, I want to keep that one until the Time Master, the residential Time Master mower, breaks down. So far, the Time Master, I love it because it has actually a bigger bag capacity than the Turf Master, the commercial one, which is surprising. So I'll be using my Time Master, and then once the Time Master breaks or blows, then I'll have the Turf Master to kind of push it in. But I've had a few occasions where one mower breaks and then I don't have a backup mower, so that's why I bought that commercial Turf Master, to keep it as a backup, just in case my other one breaks. And then I got all of my 2-stroke equipment. You guys know I run steel, so I have all of my 2-stroke equipment to tune up as well. I have so many items that I need to go through and tune up that it's gonna be a very costly, very busy March, but I can more than likely get all the machines done in a couple days or so. So as long as I have all the parts, let's see. Let me close that down. How you doing, Victor? Caballero. Sorry, I'm very bad with Spanish pronunciation of names. Let's see. Yeah, no problem. Victor says, can I have a small engine repair mobile shop and enclosed trailer? Yeah, I agree. You can definitely, run your mobile shop however you want it. If you want it in a building, if you want it in a mobile trailer, you can do that. As long as I believe there's no regulations as far as, states goes, but you should be able to run your mobile business in a mobile enclosed trailer. So it don't matter. I've never done it personally, but I've been kind of eyeing it, but I still haven't, still like my shop better. So, Tyler says, I've been following you for a few short months, and you have come so far between content and just plain confidence. Keep it up. It's contagious. Man, Tyler, thank you so much. Yeah. If you guys haven't seen the title, it's the 100th upload. So I'm happy to say that we have been uploading. We've uploaded 100 videos. This live stream is the 100th upload on YouTube. So, yeah, I feel like I've accomplished something, but there's still so much to do. You know what I mean? I think that is for everybody. We got a Facebook user that says, hi, everyone. How's it going, Phil? I don't know who you are on StreamYard. It just says Facebook user. So I might have an idea of who it is because I saw you. If it's the same person that liked the video, then I know who you are. But I do not see your name. And there's a process of, if you want everyone to see your name, you can do that. Or if you want me to see your name, you can do that. But if it's you, Doug, I will say hi back. But let's go back down. How you doing? Oh, okay. This is what StreamYard's giving me a hard time. It's like constantly jumping on the chat. So let me go back down. Okay. How you doing, Tom Doby? Mower repair. Welcome in. David Blonsky. That's a great question. I saw it there when I was scrolling up. Yeah, CNL's vlog of safety inspections. Oh, that I really hope that doesn't happen to me. But we always got to be ready, right? We never know when that'll happen to us. So if you're wondering if it applies to people doing repairs and flips, well, if you're an official business like registered with the state, then obviously they might inspect your shop, whoever knows when. But if you're not registered with the state, if you're not licensed, then nobody knows that you exist. So I don't believe that the safety inspector will come knocking on your door to see what you're doing. Um, I hope you understand that, David. But again, I do not give any legal advice, so I shouldn't even be saying these kind of things. I don't want to get into muddy waters here. You know what I mean? So um, I don't want to say something and then you take my word for it, and then it happens so that it actually does happen, and then kind of blame me for it. So uh, the big disclaimer: I do not give any legal advice. So just check with a accountant, check with your uh, lawyer or something. I don't know, but how you doing, Christopher Schraub? Welcome, David. So would have to have some type of licensing. Yeah. Victor was chiming in there. You'd have to, if you're licensed, um, if you're registered with your state, then more than likely, it could happen to you. Bob the Builder says, would love to see some videos on the tune-ups. Yeah, I'm getting there. I only have like, I think 2 videos on tune-ups. One video is on the snowblower tune-up, and another video is on a riding mower. I do want to make a video on the zero turn tune-up, so that's next. That's basically next on the tune-up list. But thank you for that. Thank you for the feedback, Bob. Let's see. Jungle Bob Repair says, just don't let the carbon monoxide get you. I think you're referring to Victor's plan of mobile service in an enclosed trailer. Yeah, you got to be careful when you're running propane heaters. You want to make sure there's a vent open, or like your door is cracked a little bit open, so that way you get some fresh air system. Thanks, KB. Yeah, we appreciate it. Yeah, 100 videos. Came a long way from that. Let's see. Tyler says the Craftsman tractor tune-up video was awesome. Keep those videos up. Always cool to see tricks of the trade. How to tune up blank is a good tagline. Snowblower, zero turns, push mowers. Yeah. So those are my plans for next time. Next time I make a video, it's basically going to be, zero turn tune-up or snowblower tune-up or Aaron snowblower tune-up. Different tune-up videos on basically how you do it on a certain type of machine. So. TW says, I'm hoping to get to 100 videos as well. I only have 98 to go. Man, that's a far way from 100 videos. Hey, you will get there though. I encourage you to keep going. Tyler says, Facebook page has been great. I've been actually answering questions versus just asking them. LOL, pretty cool. Yeah, you learn a lot from that Facebook group. I tell you what, I should have. I'll post a link later to the Facebook group. Okay, Tyler, I'm gonna have to make you a moderator for you to post a link. We'll do that later. We'll keep going, and then once things slow down, then we'll throw up the link on there for the Facebook group. But I think that if you guys don't know what the Facebook group is, it's basically the group that I made for small engine repair, and where you can. I know there's many groups out there. I just want to make my own, but we're getting quite a lot of members joining there, and we're getting a lot of good questions and answering a lot of questions too. So helping a lot of guys out there with their small engine repairs. Thank you, Bald Eagle 242. He says, congrats on 100 videos. Rayleigh T-Bone says, hola, Victor, ¿cómo estás? Matt Small Engine says, hello, Phil. How are you doing on this fine day? I'm doing well, my friend. Thank you for joining on here. I've been a little bit tired, honestly. I've been tired. I think it's the cold weather that's been tiring me out. And honestly, working in a cold shop when, especially when you run out of propane, I think you guys all know what I mean on that. If you're running propane heaters, run out of propane, I don't feel like working in the shop when the propane heat goes out. So But it's been good. Been relaxing. One thing I love about working in the shop is you can go home and rest if you need to. If you're mobile, well, if you're not on a call, you're more than likely out there, driving around waiting for calls. So, or you're sitting at home and waiting for a call and then driving. But either way, I just like working from home in the shop. That way, I can go rest whenever I need to, drink a cup of coffee, do whatever, do my business. Let's see. David Blonsky asked another question. What percent of your small engine repairs are from individuals and what percent are from businesses, lawn care, landscape? So I do not have I do not have any contracts with any landscape companies, which I really am regretting because I really want to talk to I'm a lawn care guy myself, right? So I tune up my own equipment. So I guess you could say 1% of that is me. But I really want to get into contacting different lawn care companies and saying, "Hey, I can tune up your equipment for you. You can do it cheaper than your current provider." But um, it depends. You have to build relationships first with those companies, with those landscape and lawn care companies to tune up their equipment. They just won't trust a random guy down the street giving them a random phone call and claim they'll do it for half off. You got to know the person, you got to know the owner, and then you got to gain their trust before they will give their equipment back because they need speed. We're talking about like lawn care companies. They need speed. They need fast return rate because they need to pump out their lawns, right? So if a machine goes down, they want it done within like a day or two because they got other lawns to mow, right? Especially if they don't have a backup. So you got to build that relationship. They got to trust you on that. So it's kind of hard to get with lawn care companies if you don't have any relationships going. But for individuals, residentials, they can wait a week until their mower's done because if they use their mower and then it broke down, they can just go and borrow their neighbor's mower and use it. That's usually the case until yours is done. So, but I believe right now it's like 100% for individuals. I don't have any companies that I work for or work with. So, but I do want to grow on that part. Oh, Tom, good. Yeah, he says I definitely have my local firefighter buddies come by for coffee, let them see the shop, gas cans, welders, and such in case they have to respond. Oh, it's great. Yeah, that's good. If you have friends with like local firefighter friends, have them inspect your shop. Just to kind of check you out, make sure everything is where it should be. So, Tyler says, make sure you keep up those funny videos. Need a when mechanics have a bad day part 2 and the good day one too. Yeah. Yeah. I will make those. Usually March is kind of the slower time. Well, actually, no, I take that back. Slow time for small engine repair. Really busy for lawn care. So I'll try my best to make more of those funny videos. I thought they were really cheesy, but apparently a lot of you guys liked them. So I appreciate your guys' positive feedback on those videos. So I'll keep going with them. All right. Yeah. Thank you, David Blonsky, for the congratulations there. Yeah, Tyler, I'll let you know. Because if I send a link out for the Facebook group, you have to answer like 3 questions and you have to answer them, like answer them, or my moderators will just kick you out and decline your request. So I will try my best to make Tyler moderator there, so that way he can send a link out for that group. But if you do want to join that Facebook group, I will have a link out here in a little bit, and you can join it. But as long as you answer those 3 questions, they're simple questions, just answer them and then click the submit button. So very easy to join as long as you answer them. There's no wrong answer. So as long as you're not saying like yes to every answer, just answer them honestly. So give me 1 second. If I'll post it just because I'll probably there. Okay, copy and it should paste. Okay, so there's the Facebook group. If you want to join it, go ahead. Just please please answer all 3 questions and you will be approved. I guarantee. I did this last time and we had a lot of people request, but a lot of people got denied because they didn't answer the simple questions. So just, if you want to, go ahead and do it. Tyler says, love my commercial customers. I have a few friends with landscaping businesses who I take care of. I work as an EMT for my county sheriff office part-time, and I'm their small engine mechanic now. That's great, man. That's good. You're doing good right there. Yeah, Jungle Bob says, great when the customer comes to you. Yep. Matt Small Engine says, up here in Canada, we get super warm for February. It's weird. I've never seen warm weather in February. Yeah, we got like a cold front for a little bit, and then now it's like 30s, 40s outside. So we're getting lucky with warm weather. I guess it's warming up now. Oh yeah, here goes. Machines and Metals says, he's making a good point. You have to be very careful when servicing commercial customers. They are ridiculously demanding, stressful customers to keep happy. I don't handle commercial customers anymore. Only mellow homeowners. That's right. Yeah, so big difference. That's like I was talking about. They want their machines done. I mean, they got lawns to mow, they got trees to trim, they got wood to cut. I mean, they want their machines done within a couple days. If you don't, they will never bring you their machines ever again. So they are a stressful client, but you can charge more. You can charge more. So yeah, Tyler makes a good point too. Commercial is the best bet for repeat customers and good word of mouth. Yep. So Paul, I see your request there. I will we'll get to that after the stream, or one of my mods will take care of you. So if anybody else has any questions, you can go ahead and leave them down below in the comment section. I will try my best to get to them. Let's see. Any more questions? I'll try to look for the questions. Matt, TW Small Engine says, Matt, I think you guys pushed the cold down to MN in February. It's been really cold here till about the last week or so. Is that Minnesota? MN? KB for sure. I do the small engine as a hobby, have a full-time, part-time job, and this is just a growing side hustle. Right on, Tyler. Hey, doctor, how are you doing? May I see you? Detective, always been EMS fire 911 dispatcher for 11 years, part-time now, full-time investigator for an INS company right now. That's great. Oh, let's see. T-Bone. Sorry, I see Rayleigh's, but T-Bone asks, Phil, what is your next repair video? Your editing is good. I'm trying to get better. It's been a bit for me. I will have a new one out this week. So I love posting and editing videos, but it does take forever. Now, my next repair video, so my next video is going to be, I completely forgot. I'll have to look. That's a great question. Let's look it up. I'll give you guys a hint of what you should be expecting. So it's a basic one. It's basically just something to fill in for a Friday. It's just how to replace a blade on a steel bed redefiner, which I haven't seen a video on YouTube yet, and that's what I'm trying to go for. But I know there's a lot of common topics that people would like to get my opinion on, like, how to test compression, how to do a cylinder leak down test. There's gazillion videos on YouTube how to do those things, but some people want to see how I do it. So I'm kind of like debating if I should do easy repair videos or challenging repair videos. So right now it's going to be an easy how to replace a steel bed redefiner blade on a steel bed redefiner. So it's going to be an easy one for now. But if you have a video in mind of what you want to see, I always take recommendations and from people, and then write them on a piece of paper, and then kind of pick through them and see what I want to make a video on. So, but this coming Friday is going to be how to replace a steel bed redefiner blade. And I understand you guys know how to replace the blades, but this is for people that are, search this on YouTube. And I did too. Before I make a video, I search it on YouTube and see if someone already has one. So nobody has a video on how to replace the blades, and they're really easy. I mean, but these basic videos sometimes skyrocket for no reason because people are, homeowners are looking how to replace the blade. They don't know, right? So we as mechanics know how to do this, but the homeowners don't. So they have to, look on YouTube how to do the blade replacement, and boom, my video will be there. So that's just me. That's just my perspective, how I think of things. Even if it's something as simple, it can go a long ways for some other people. So I'm not always here to entertain you guys, which I love doing. I love entertaining you guys, but I also love to help and encourage and educate other individuals as well with their repairs. So great question, T-Bone. Thank you for asking that. Yeah, definitely, Tyler. I will do that. Yeah, no problem. As far as being a mod. All right, Gravely Man, take care. Have a good night. Thank you for joining on here. Let's see here. Looking for questions. Yeah, Tyler says, true about commercial being demanding, but they certainly pay more and they don't feel bad about charging. Yeah, definitely. They understand that they're in business to make money, and so are you. So Bob the Builder has another question here. When you price tune-ups, do you quote a single price which includes oil, filters, spark plugs, and these parts separate? Just wondering if people question the price when labor is higher than the parts. So yeah. So when I do tune-ups, on a single line item, it's tune-ups. On the separate line item, it's parts. So I don't have like tune-up and then I have like spark plug, air filter, all in a separate line item. There's two line items. Well, usually there's two line items. There's tune-up line item, there's parts, small engine parts line item, and then within that description, I write down all the parts that I changed, but they're one priced. So I don't usually give them a price for each unless they really do ask. Then I give them a breakdown of the part cost. But I've never had any complaint of one price for parts. So with that being said, so you have tune-up line item, you have parts line item, and then pickup delivery service fee line item, and then waste fee if I had to drain their fuel, their old fuel, and their usually I charge a waste fee if there's a lot of fuel that's coming out of that snowblower or generator. Then I charge a waste fee of like $3 or so. That's just something to consider. But I got mixed opinions on that. People said it's just a way of nickel and diming, but I'm just being honest with the client as well. So, and if they really want to, fuss about it, I'll say, oh no, let's not get into that. I'll just more than likely just dismiss that fee. But, it's just about how I run my business and what I do. If the customer wants to complain, then they can complain, but it's just, they more than likely won't, bring their machines back to you. And I get that, if something happens, but hopefully I answered that question for you, Bob, there. Let's see. Tyler says, always include parts separate, Bob. Example, 4-cycle tune-up, 65 plus parts. Yes, Tyler got it right on the money. I didn't even see that when I was talking. So Tyler, you got it 100%. Jungle Bob Repair says, I'm learning about the editing and the time it takes to upload. Yeah, your Wi-Fi is key. Your Wi-Fi strength is key, because if you try to upload a 10-minute video on 4G, it's going to take a while to upload. So what I do, I have a really strong internet Wi-Fi at home. So my like a 30-minute video, that's quite extensive. And I shoot all my videos in 4K. So a 30-minute 4K video, it's like 7 gigabytes or something like that. It's so large, but it takes 6 hours to upload. So I just click the upload button at around 8 p.m. Go to bed and then wake up in the morning and it's uploaded. It just has to what's the word? It has to process. So it'll upload in like really low quality, and then it takes time to process as well, and then it will turn into a 4K formatted video. So that's why I never push videos public when I upload them. Sorry, excuse me. Except Sunday, I think there was a video that was accidentally uploaded, and that was my that my top 5 Milwaukee tools was actually meant for Wednesday, and it slipped from me. I did not see how or why it uploaded. I must have just been really tired. Clicked the upload button and it accidentally uploaded to public. So you guys saw it as soon as it finished uploading. You guys saw it, but you guys weren't supposed to see it. But I just let it go and I said, you know what, that's fine. So yeah, I whenever I upload a video, it uploads to private or unlisted, so that way you guys don't see it. And then when it finally renders in HD, then I push it public. So kind of talking about editing and uploading there. Thank you, Jungle Bob, for saying that. I kind of wanted to mention that as well. Tyler explaining there more. $65 is just the labor for the service and your knowledge. Anything you take from your stock or have to buy equals extra lines on invoice. Don't forget to mark up 10 to 30% or more. Yeah, don't forget to mark up. I usually mark up 30% on any part that I buy. 30% seems to be fine with me and fine with the clients. Well, I don't tell the clients how much I mark up. I just say they're marked up. So, let's see here. Oh, Steven says, I'm not in that business, but I would feel bad charging them more because they use you more than a residential person. Yeah, that's true. But Steven, you got to think about what kind of equipment that you're tuning up. You're tuning up commercial equipment. There's more parts, more complexity when tuning up commercial machines. So you gotta remember that too. Oh yeah, Tyler talking about discounts. I do not like that word, discounts. Says maybe work with them with discounts. For example, if a business has 5 mowers, they'll bring to you 10% discount because 5 of them are coming to you versus just 1. Let's see here. Tom says, I myself am planning to do a couple truck repair videos because I searched for some on the truck I just purchased and there isn't any available. Yeah, no. Okay. Really key for you guys that are uploading, that are wanting to be creators like myself. I'm a creator. I know a lot of you are just viewers, which is completely fine. You know, I used to be a viewer myself, but a really great tip for people that are trying to become creators: post content out there that no one else is posting. And I'm not saying like bad content that nobody wants to watch. I'm saying content that people will find useful and people are searching for while there's no videos out there on that subject. So just think, like, for example, I had a carburetor from a Briggs and Stratton single or something like that. When I was cleaning the carburetor, there was this little brass, it almost looked like a brass washer that flew out of that carb. And I'm like, I didn't see where it came from. And I'm like, uh-oh, like, so I went on, the first thing I do is always look at diagrams and see if the diagram will give me a good visual. And it didn't. So I'm like, okay, hopefully someone has a YouTube video on there on how to, clean the carburetor properly and install that pin or install that washer. So I did, I looked it up, and guess what? Someone had a video on how to clean the carburetor. 8 years ago, they uploaded, and the video quality was complete garbage. I mean, I looked at the video quality and you could not see what the guy was doing. He wasn't zoomed in. He wasn't showing you where each little knick-knack piece goes. And I was just like, oh, scratch my head. So I put it back together the way I thought it was, and then it worked. So, I used my own knowledge. I didn't use a YouTube video because the YouTube video that I watched was not good. So, if you want to be a good content creator, create, HD quality, good quality content for viewers that are in need of that certain repair. So, a quick tip for you guys there. Tyler Raymond says, what do you use for editing software? I never thought about making videos, but I kind of would like to try it for fun one day. Yeah, you never know where you can go. Like I uploaded a random video like 2 months ago. And if you guys didn't see it, it blew up to like 21,000 views. Surprising. It was like a video on the shop heater that I used, right? The shop heater that I use for my small engine shop. And when I uploaded, like literally last month, it had maybe like 1,000 views. And for that, for some people, 1,000 views is crazy, like really high. But, I was like, okay, 1,000 views, that's pretty good. And then out of nowhere, these 7 days, it gained like an insane amount of views. And I was just like, I would never think, like, you would never think that this random video would interest um, a lot of people to watch it. So you never know what kind of video you'll put out there that might blow one day. So again, if you want to become a creator, become one and upload. You never know what kind of video will skyrocket through the roof. But referring back to editing software, I use a software. I've been testing out some different softwares, and I found one, my original that I've been sticking to. It's called I don't know. It's called Action Director. Now I have a Android and I do all my editing on my Android phone. So I don't have to do any transferring over from computer to camera, or from camera to computer to YouTube. It's all done on my phone. I shoot with my phone. I edit with my phone. I upload with my phone. Really simple. And I have a lot of memory on that phone as well. So I do want to store my videos on a separate like hard drive, like a passport or something. So that way I keep all of my content. But some of my videos are like, 10 gigabytes. So I don't know. Storing 4K video will take up a lot of memory. Let's see. Oh, okay. Jungle Bob, thank you so much for that dollar sticker, man. I really do appreciate you contributing to the channel. Thank you so much, Jungle Bob. And sorry if it sounds like I'm screaming in my mic. I'm not trying to. Sometimes I get real close to it. Okay. Jungle Bob, your question is next. What do you do if you encounter another problem after you've quoted a price? You let the customer know. Just say, hey, this is what another thing that I found. It's just going to be added to the final bill. No problem with that. More than likely, the customer will say, okay, that's fine. Thank you for being honest with me. So trust me, some of these things that like we think about, like, oh, that's a big deal. Oh, that customer is going to yell at me. No, they're not. As long as you be honest with the client, they're going to be cool with it. So if you find something else wrong with the client's mower and you've already quoted them a price, just let them know and charge them for it. Just say, hey, I found another thing that's wrong with it. I'll just add it to the final bill. So let's see. Matt says, I use InstaShot. It's on mobile phones. It works for me. Great. Tyler says, is that free? Matt says, yes. Moostak. Oh, sorry. The chat skipped on me. Let me go back up. Okay. Mustakim says, hi, I am from Indonesia. Welcome, Mustakim. Thank you for joining. Yeah, Tyler says, oh, that makes sense. Why I wake up at 6 a.m. on Mondays and see you upload a new video in the middle of the night. 2 a.m. That's when my Monday and Friday uploads go live. 2 a.m. So if you want to wake up, or 2 a.m. Pacific time. So yeah, 6 a.m. That's for some of you. 6 a.m. for some of you. 4 a.m. You'll see my upload go live there. Yes, I have, doctor. Good question. He says, have you ever had a customer who asks you how to do a repair and talk them through it? I've done a lot of those over the phone. I have a lot of people, and take care, TW. Well, thank you for joining on here. He says, have you ever had a customer who asked to do the repair and talk them through it? So yeah, I have done a lot of those through the phone, and you will be more than likely getting one of those phone calls here soon as well. But you get them all the time. Just people saying, hey, my machine is dead. Like, it died on me after mowing for like a couple minutes. And then you say, well, you check the gas, see if you have gas in it. Oh, give me 1 second. And then you hear them like walking to closing their shop door. It's like old people. You hear them like walking down, closing the door, and like saying something. And then they come back and they're like, oh, wow, you're amazing. You're the smartest person in the world. Yeah, there's no gas in it. Let me get back to you 1 sec. I'm going to put some gas in there. So they add gas, and you can hear the machine running and then turning off. And then they come and they're like, oh, you're the best thing in the world, man. Thank you so much. How can I ever repay you? So that puts a smile on a mechanic's face. Let me tell you that. But puts a smile on their face, puts a smile on your face. So a lot of positivity there, you know, when those kind of situations happen. But I encourage you, all of you guys, to you know, walk your clients through if they really need to over the phone, you know, as long as they're not taking like an hour of your time just blabbering about random stuff, which I've had. Then you'd be nice and say, excuse me, sir, I really need to get back to work. We have a lot of machines to do and a lot of machines to repair. So you can kind of ease your way out of the conversation. But yeah, thank you for asking that, doctor. Yeah, people all over the world. That's correct, T-Bone. I have a lot of people from Russia, China, India, UK, which a lot of you are from. I know the percentage from the UK, but a lot of from the US as well. But from a lot of countries are watching my videos. I'm not boasting or anything, but I'm just saying, you know, everyone's coming together. Everyone knows, you know, the needs to know how to repair certain type of small engine. So I'm happy that I can reach someone out way across the country and show them how to, you know, sharpen a blade, how to properly tune up a chainsaw and whatnot. So, okay. And again, I see a lot of chat, a lot of people in the chat. So I'll try my best to answer all the questions here. We're about 47 minutes in. Tyler says, say you have a carb clean on a snowblower. The customer tried to do it himself but couldn't figure it out. The machine is apart and the carb is off, just not worked on. Will you knock money off? No way. That actually takes more time to figure out all their parts. Well, okay, if the carb is off but it's complete carb, if it's in pieces, then no, you won't knock off money. And if it's whole, don't knock off money at all. You know, you're in there to do it by yourself. You're not there to continue someone else's repair. So if it comes in with a carburetor, you mount the carb, see if it runs, see what's going on with it, see if it's getting gas, check the compression, do everything, take the carb off, clean it yourself, put it back on, and basically do it as its own repair. So I've heard of some people actually charge more, which I don't agree with that, unless truly there are problems that the customer made because they didn't repair the machine properly. So they did more damage to the machine than they should have, just if they were to take it to you. So T-Bone says, no discounts other than military. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. Continued. Sorry. Knock off money because the customer already did the teardown labor. No. So like I think I mentioned already, you know, you just do it as if it came in as a whole machine. So there's never I never take off $5 for 5 minutes or something like that. It's never the way. And Matt says the word discount is Phil's worst nemesis. Yeah. Discount and stable are the two words that I do not like. They are not in my dictionary. Okay, take care, Dr. Tay. Thank you for joining on here. Okay. Oh, skipped on me again. Sorry, got to go back up. Steven asks, I understand that, but if a person or company brings you the machine and the company, if I understand that, but if a person or company brings you the same machine and the company brings it to you 5 times a year and the person 1 time a year, I can't see you charging. Oh, charging more to the company. Still, you got to think about how long you got to think about how long it takes you to repair the machine. You don't give them a discount just because they bring you machines in there 5 times a year. But I understand where you are at. I understand your position, Stephen, and you can hold to your position if you want. I'm just kind of explaining my theory, my opinion on that subject. So I would personally charge more for commercial equipment. That's just like bottom line. I don't care if you're a residential guy owning a commercial type of machine, you're going to get charged more for a commercial unit. So that's just me. And it depends. Like if it's like a regular Toro commercial mower, it's going to take me the same amount. I'm talking about like commercial 0 turns with like 10 blades on them or something crazy. Like then I'm talking about, you know, more money to repair the machine. But I hope you understand my position there, Stephen. Let's see. Yeah, thank you, Jungle Bob. You do. I see that you are on our support list and you are a member of the channel. So we appreciate you, Jungle Bob, doing everything that you have done for us. So thank you so much. Mowers and Blowers Outdone says, I use Action Director. Tyler says, I do have to sign up for that $1.99 a month channel thing. I keep forgetting doing that tonight as soon as my lazy self gets up to grab my. Oh, man, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. If you guys haven't seen channel memberships, you can go ahead and check that out. Just click join and see if you want. If you like it, go ahead and support us. You don't have to. Just being honest with you guys, you don't have to do anything of that sort. But I would really appreciate if you guys did. So no pressure. T-Bone says, what software do you use to do DNR logo on the live stream the other night? That was awesome. Oh, I used a software called Banner Snack. Banner Snack. Banner Snack. Check it out. I create all my logos. Where's my camera? I created this one on Banner Snack, and I created my channel art that you see when you click on my channel and the huge channel art. I created all that on Banner Snack. Great little editing tool that you can use. So Banner Snack, check that out. Mowers and Blowers Outdone. Or Rich says, Rich says, I also use Power Director. Yeah, I've used all of those director ones. I liked Action Director. I recently got with Power Director and tried it out, but I do not like some of the things how they structure some of the things. I know they're about the same, but Action Director is just much more simpler. I like the simple design. So Steven says, yes, when you quoted them, it was for what you discussed. If you found a new problem, you did not discuss that yet. Yeah, exactly. So you didn't discuss it yet. So you got to mention it to the client. Hey, this is what's wrong. Another thing that's wrong with your machine. Yeah, sorry. I'm probably reading like the older comments of everyone. Okay, take care, LMD. Thank you for joining. Casey Bullingworth says, more reasons I don't do repairs. LOL. That's funny. Oh, Rich says, charge more if the customer touches it. Okay, take care, Tyler. Thank you so much. I will message you on that. Yes, John Relic. Okay, I will message you on that. All right, let's see. Yeah, Tyler says, KB, you have my dream shop. I know. I love KB's shop, man. It's an awesome setup. I wish I've had that setup. That'd be great. Oh, you're saying okay. Steven says, I'm saying don't charge more to a business because it's a business. So I'm on your side. So I hope I explained. Oh yeah. I think we both get each other there. So, yeah, Banner Snack. Check it out. T-Bone. Having a long night. All right. Hey, Carl, how are you doing? CNL, Small Engine Repair. Okay, let's see. Matt has a question. Phil, how long did it take you to learn how to edit your videos? Very long. If you guys don't know, I started a channel like four or 5 years ago or something like that. It was called Ace Repair. It was my very first channel. It does not exist anymore. But I didn't even edit my videos. I just uploaded them. I didn't care. But then I got into editing, and so it takes a little bit to it takes a little bit to understand what people like. I watch a lot of other people's videos, like viral videos, and I pay attention to. I don't pay attention to the content. I pay attention to their transitions, their slides, basically their editing skills, and then I take that and apply it to my videos. So you'll see, you'll start seeing my videos changing. Like my editing will get better eventually. I'm not saying I'm the best, but it'll get better eventually. I'm just watching other people's videos and seeing how they edit and then applying it to my own self. So, yeah, let's see here. Hey, Phil. Okay. Carl says, why have you not got with the distributor yet? I do. I've gotten with Power Distributors, and I've gotten with, what is that? There's another place, Rotary. I've gotten with rotary. So 2 of those so far. I've gotten with power distributors and rotary, and so far I didn't make a order yet with rotary, but I have placed an order with power distributors. So doing good so far. Let's see. Anybody else? How you doing, LNR Rides? I saw that comment from you, LNR, about the marking the Tecumseh throttle plate. Seeing that, I haven't responded to it yet, but I will. I don't think I responded to that comment yet. So, all right. We are at the 1 hour mark. Does anybody want to chat? Because you guys know, as soon as we hit that hour, we're still going to be answering questions if you guys have questions. But if nobody wants to chat tonight, I'm okay with just ending it. But if people want to join on here, we can send out the invite link, and I will have people come on here on the panel. So no pressure. If you want to, I will post it, and we'll see how long it'll take us. Rich says, I'm still practicing editing videos, over 20 videos, and I believe they are getting better. You're right on. All right, take care, Carl. Oh, yeah, their minimum for free freight is $115. That's great. Eleanor, go ahead with your question. Oh, let me take that down. Okay, there we go. Yeah, what's your question? Okay, I'll post the there's the StreamYard link. Hopefully everybody can see it, and I'm going to be pinning it as well once I see it on YouTube. Okay, there it is on YouTube. Let me go ahead and pin the message. If you would like to join on here, you can do so, and we will try our best to get you on here. I'm watching the basement. So far, nobody. But if you want to get on here, then you can do so, and we can chat for a minute if you want to. If you don't, if nobody gets on here past the hour mark, then we will shut this down. All right, let's see. Oh, LNR says, as far as an actual trade school for small engine repair, do you know of a good online school? No, I do not. I know there was one school called Penn Foster, I believe that's what it was. Penn Foster. Does that ring the bell to anybody? But I believe that was the course that you could take in order to gain some kind of diploma or something like that. But check out Penn Foster. But I don't know of any like legit schools. How you doing?
I put my hat on so you gotta see my ugly head.
Yeah, KB approves of that, Penn Foster. So that's
I thought I'd come up for a little bit till you get some more people up. Keep you company.
All right. That's great. Yeah. But I appreciate your sending that sticker, man. Thank you so much.
Oh, I was just poking fun at you a little bit. You know, I like to subscribe to your channel every month, and you know it's pretty cheap. You know, I know you got funds you got to pay to keep that thing going and provide these videos for us. That's mainly, you know, I'm not trying to get you to mention my name on the channel or anything like that. It's more because you entertain us, like you said, and plus you give a lot of good knowledge, so it's worth it to me.
Oh, thanks, kind of
like an investment, kind of like an investment in my own business, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely. I agree with that. Yeah. KB makes a good point. Check out your local community college. They might have a course on small engine repair. Mine didn't. Mine did not have small engine repair as a course. And I spoke with a few teachers, and they said, that would be great if we could have a small engine course. But unfortunately, there's not anybody out there that wants to teach that course, and maybe they don't have the funds to teach that course as well. So who knows? But LNR says, I've looked into Penn Foster and Stratford University, and both have horrible rules from what I can see. My local community college offers one, but I work for the county and rotate from nights to days. I see.
I feel that's just because I wanted to make sure Steve knew that I did buy that shirt. I wasn't kidding about him and not trying to get him to come on.
I saw Steve on here earlier. I don't know. He hasn't posted any comments. So if he's on here, Steve, there's your shirt, man. Jungle Bob supporting everybody he can, right? Right, Jungle Bob?
Yeah, that's right. I appreciate you guys too. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, VA1AXC says, what happens to a YouTube channel where the creator is no longer living? I don't know, man. That's a question for the family, man. If they understand that the YouTuber has passed and they understand that there's a YouTube channel, then they might just have to shut it down or delete it or
I think
do something else with it. But
I think like on Facebook, there's a thing you can go to sign a waiver. Like you can assign somebody else the authority to shut down that channel in event of your passing.
Yeah, something like that. But man, David says gotta go, very sick. Man, David, I'll be praying for you, man. That's tough. I understand, we all feel like we've been under the weather lately. But man, I hope you get better, man. I hope you get better. Take care.
Yeah,
we'll see you next time. Thank you, Matt Small Engines, for the, is that Canadian $2? I don't know the conversion to regular dollars, but man, thank you so much for the Canadian $2 super chat. We appreciate that.
It's probably worth more than the American dollar.
I think so. I'm not too sure. I'll have to look at the conversion rate.
Not much. I don't know if it's as much as a euro would be, but it's close, I think.
Yeah. Rayleigh Small Engine says the best small engine class is hands-on and trial and error. I've been preaching that to you guys for a while, that hands-on is the best school. I mean, honestly, you can't beat hands-on experience, to be honest. So, okay. LNR then says he agrees, but everyone wants to see the certification on the wall. So, LNR, is that for, do your customers want to see their certification, or are you talking about if you go to work at a shop, they want to see a certification, like proving a certification that you're certified in that particular type of repair, like certification in steel repair equipment or certification in Briggs, certification in Kohler. Because I've never had one single customer ask me if I'm certified in a specific company, Briggs, steel, whatnot.
Me neither.
Like I'll share it to them if they want to know, but
me neither. They customers just want results. Now, if you're going in a shop to try to get a job or something, of course that company has to make sure you're certified to hire you at a certain position in order to pay you a certain amount. But I've never had one customer ask me, "Hey man, are you certified to work on that Briggs and Stratton?" Never, ever.
Right? Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Exactly. You make a good point, Bob. They just want to see the repair done. They want their machine to work. They could care less about your certifications. So certification isn't going to repair the machine. It's what you know, what you're capable of doing in order to repair it. Christopher says, I've done Penn Foster and Stratford. They're stripped down versions of EETC and cost more. And then Small Engine Guy says, is EETC worth the time and money? I've honestly never looked into EETC, Penn Foster, or Stratford. So I've always been a guy that is hands-on. And I think I've told you guys billions of times now that I'd rather go and work hands-on on a machine. And I understand there's different advantages of going to an online class or school. You might learn the more technical side of things as far as how an engine works and whatnot. But literally, if you go work at any shop, or if you work in your own shop, the machines that you're going to get are going to be such easy repairs. How to clean a carburetor, bad gas, no spark, easy stuff like that. You'll like once in a blue moon, you'll get that technical repair where you'll have to go and look up, certain specs on a machine, on an engine. But like 95% of the time, they're easy jobs that will come into your shop or at a shop that you'll work at. So
I agree with that too. I agree.
LNR rides.
And even if there's no way there's no reason to waste the money on that stuff when it's so readily available online. I mean, you can pretty much get all that stuff. You'll be paying somebody to teach you or show you that, but it's still not practical. If you're not doing it with your hands, you're not learning anything. I don't know about everybody learns in different senses. You got the five senses and stuff, but to me, it's working, actually doing it and actually visualizing it, and then you can read about it later and you actually understand it. To me, that's how.
Yeah, no, I agree 100% on that.
Best way.
Chris Stroud says EETC has more to offer per dollar versus Ben Foster or Stratford. Yep. And T-Bone says, see the results. Over 40 years experience, never had been asked about certification. Of course, I've always been self-employed. Yeah, that's the thing, LNR says, he lives in near a Marine Corps base and everyone is a mechanic around here, supposedly. And that's rough. Living in a place where people expect to flash your certifications. Yeah. V1AXC says, how do you deal with the mistake done by your tech that results in a comeback repair? Absorb the cost or have the tech take full responsibility? So if I had employees, if I had a tech under my shoulders, you absorb the cost. Obviously, you never want to put it on your tech, right? You never take it out of his paycheck. No way. You are there to educate the tech. You take full response. You, as the owner, the business owner, take full responsibility.
Not tell him how to do it.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So I would never do that. I think if you were to do that to a tech, he'd be.
And then if it's a discipline problem.
What was that,
and then if it's a discipline problem, like where you have shown, if it's a problem where he's just not a good tech, and you've shown him the processes, then maybe you might go to another direction, as far as maybe having to replace him or something like that. Hopefully it wouldn't come to that. Maybe you can try to teach him again.
Yeah, let's just say he was changing oil on a snow blower and forgot to add oil after the tune-up. And the customer obviously blows up the machine, or he runs the machine when testing and it seizes up. Well, unfortunately, you're gonna have to take that, eat it. You're gonna have to.
That's gonna be a hard conversation right there, Phil.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you gotta be very precise when you train your technicians or employees. Yep. No, I agree. It happens,
Put it in check.
Happens to the best of us. Yep. Yeah. Oh, Matt's did the conversion. Says Canadian to American is $1.60.
Oh, really?
Okay. Oh, it's less. Oh, okay. Canadian's more. 60. I guess you can say it's more.
60 cents. Yeah. Wow. Maybe you ought to go to Canada. You're close. You're close to the border.
Oh, wow. I'd say I'm probably 2.5 hours away from the border. So that's pretty close. Not super close, but pretty close. Yeah. Yeah. T-Bone says, you take care of it. Have a conversation and educate the tech. Yep. LNR says, I mainly work on go-karts and mini bikes, but I picked up a free chainsaw, 2 free weed eaters, a free leaf blower, and 2 free riding mowers to get the hands-on experience. That's perfect. That's exactly what you want to start off with. Weed eaters, leaf blowers, riding mowers, chainsaws, push mowers, like the easy stuff will get you your main education, like what you need to know from repairing a machine. If you know how to repair all of these simple machines, you will more than likely encounter like a lot of these machines when you deal with just regular customers. So yeah, that's true, Tom. Tom makes a good point there as well. If you're the owner,
and then you're going to also learn about the throwaways.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the throwaways. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're going to get a lot of those. You get a lot of those people up bringing like the cheap ones, the $79, $99 ones. You just wasting your time fooling with them. Just tell them to go buy them a new one. I mean, basically. I mean,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cost of the repair is greater than the value of the machine all the time. You get that all the time. You just say, hey, it's your chainsaw is valued brand new you can get it brand new for 150 from Lowe's. And to repair this machine, it's going to be 120. You know, sometimes it's just better to go.
what I
spend the
mean
extra
mainly
money.
though is what I mean mainly though is, yeah. What I mean mainly though is, I'm sorry, Phil. I didn't mean. You're kind of on a time delay with me, so I guess we're talking over each other.
Oh, no,
But
no problem.
on those, I mean, it's kind of if you're really just starting out. If you're really just starting out, it's you can't learn on those cheap ones. I mean, you can learn about how to take something apart and put it back together, but you know, because sometimes you can mess with those little cheap ones all day long and you never get it right. I mean, and you're not really learning because you be chasing problems all day. I mean, if you learn on some good equipment and learn the diagnostics and how everything works, then you can apply that to those little cheap ones. But then you'll soon figure out, like I said, just throw them in the garbage. That's all.
That's a
I
good point, Bob. That's a good point. Okay,
Sorry.
take care, Ash. Man, we appreciate you joining on here. Thank you for being a member as well, man. We appreciate it. Okay, so Steven asks, I'm not sure. Wait, I am not sure now, but there used to be a company called Foley Bell Saw. It was a mail order, and you got a diploma at the end. You had to rebuild a new engine to graduate. Never heard of that. I've never heard of Foley Bell Saw. Oh yeah. Matt says, well, we do make more, but we pay lots of taxes. No, that's true.
Probably before our time. So.
Yeah. Tom says, I am 2 miles from the border in Buffalo. We miss going to Toronto Valley. Yeah. T-Bone says, well
Yeah,
said,
Uncle
Phil,
Sam
learn on
comes
the free
first.
machines. Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Christopher Straub says, Foley Bell Saw went under. Yeah. So what's up, Bob? What have you been up to? What have you been working on?
In what year?
What was that?
I've never heard of that either, Phil. I've never heard of that name before either. I was just saying I've never heard of that name before either. I was just curious when it went under. Because I'm gonna be googling it when we get off this live chat just to see.
Yeah. KB says your success rate goes down drastically on cheap equipment. You need to learn on decent equipment so you can practice and be successful at what you are trying to help build your confidence and diagnostic abilities. Yeah, that's true. A good point there, KB.
I'm running out of juice or something. Hold on.
Oh, battery dying.
Probably.
Uh-oh. Bob froze. Did you switch over to your computer or what?
I got it back. I think I'm good now.
Oh, okay. Well, if anybody else wants
My battery
to
was going
join,
low. I got it. No,
no problem.
I had to plug my.
Yeah, there's a big delay between you and me, Jungle Bob. A really long delay. That's okay. If anybody else wants to join, we got the link out there on StreamYard, or a link out there on the YouTube chat.
Yep.
If you'd like
It ought to pick back.
Yeah, if you'd like to join, you can go ahead and do so. Not sure how long we'll be on here. I'm thinking maybe another half hour or so, depending on how things go. But
Well, Phil, I guess since nobody's on here, what So what have you been doing today? You might have already said that.
Yeah, so I've been working on my own equipment for now. We got a lot of. We're getting ready for lawn mowing season, which is in April, and March is right around the corner. So we got to get our equipment tuned up, ready to go. Make sure everything's running. Make sure none of the parts are broken, and get all the parts in that we need. Tune them up. Make sure they're ready to go, ready for April, and then also start doing a lot of advertisement for business. So that's what I've been working on. What about you?
Well, I had to work on the Camry transmission. You know, I put a video about that up the other day. Got that fixed yesterday, and so today I finally got back on all the machines that are backed up in my yard.
Yeah.
And last week here in Birmingham, you know, it rained and snowed all week, so I couldn't go out and do anything because I don't have a shop. I mean, I have a garage, but most of my work I do in my driveway and under the carport, and so kind of just threw me way behind, you know. So I'm a week backed up basically. But I got a today I did a video where I started on this that Honda Pushmore belt change, drive belt change, and that's the video that's going to be coming up tonight, and y'all see it later on.
Nice, right on. Yeah, I've been trying to watch
trying out my new tripod.
Yeah, I've been trying to watch as many videos as I can, you know, different people. Like some days no one posts, and I try to, you know, stay up to date with everybody. So like some days no one will post a video. Usually David goes live or David posts a video, so that's exciting. But you know, when nobody goes live, nobody posts a video, it's like, well, I've seen everything already. And on some days there's like 10 new videos. I'm like, whoa, you know, so you gotta like everyone
have you ever
some reason post on the same day.
Have you ever sat there before and hit the have you ever sat there before and hit the subscription button hoping somebody posts a new video? You know, pretty much everybody's on schedule. You know, like Musty's once a week, Illuminators once a week. You know, all the guys I follow anyway, and you and everybody. And but I get bored with TV when I come in after I'm working. I'm sitting here and relaxing, and there's nothing good on TV, so I'm looking on YouTube, and I find myself I've already watched everything. Like I've seen Bruce's video this week and everything, but to me, it's more entertaining the YouTube channel sometimes than what's on our regular TV today. You know?
Oh yeah, I agree. Oh, we got Matt Small Engines in the basement. Let's throw him up here. How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing fine. Yourself?
At least you can learn. At least you can learn something. At least you can learn something watching TV. I look at it like on YouTube when I'm watching YouTube, you're gaining knowledge about something. Like I'll find stuff that I might not know about, but I'll just watch it to see if I can learn more about that subject, whatever it might be. You know?
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. Like, I'd rather watch like someone repair a machine than watch something on YouTube. That's just watch something on TV. Like I'll be honest with you, I have a TV mounted right there, but I don't even use it. It's not connected, and it's not like I don't have any cables for it or anything like that. So I use it as a separate monitor for my computer. But the TV that I have is my phone YouTube, basically. So like to me, I have more interest just watching someone else repair a machine and their way of doing it rather than watching, you know, like a sports game or something like that. But those are just my interests, you know.
Yeah.
So
well, now sports and NASCAR racing is different for me now. On Sundays, you know, I'm gonna be watching Saturdays and Sundays. I'm gonna be watching football and NASCAR racing. But yeah, that's about the only TV I do watch.
yeah. Steven says, I just Googled Foley bell slot and it is still there. But my dad graduated in 86. Tell Jingle Bob, dude, he can ask me questions.
Oh, let's see. I gotta read that. I can't see it. I can't see the small print because it's on my phone.
You've seen I've upgraded a little bit for my tool arsenal.
Yes, I've seen that, man.
Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
One tip for you, Matt. We need lighting better lighting. We need to see kind of
Yeah.
everything. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, I was filming in a basement and the light went out as I started filming. Like as soon as I started filming, it went. Yeah, I'm like, oh no, went out.
yeah.
So
happened.
the ball blew or whatever happened, but
Talk about bad luck.
yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. So, what have you been working on though, Matt?
So how you doing, Matt? Good talking to you.
Let's see. Well, I worked on help my grandpa at my mom's house with a snowblower.
Mm-hmm.
The carburetor needed cleaned, so me and him were out and cleaning it. That was kind of a hard situation to deal with, but we got through. Other than that, not much, but so
yeah, I've what kind of was it, like a Cup Cadet snowblower or what?
Oh, I think it was a Briggs and Stratton. Yeah, it's a Briggs and Stratton. I can't remember the model number,
Okay.
but
yeah, some of those are really, well, I wouldn't say confusing, but you know, I've gotten stumped some of those times where you just don't know how to put it, you know, back together. If you take it apart, forget how to put it back together, you got to look at a video, you know, or look online, look at the diagram. So, yeah, I think the worst part is when customers, like we were talking before, when customers bring in their pieces of equipment in a bunch of pieces, you know, pieces and parts, and then like you've never worked on that machine and you just don't know how to put it back together, and you're like, you have to look at the diagrams like part by part and seeing where everything goes and all that. So I don't like that. It's one of my pet peeves is customers bringing in just parts in a box and saying, fix it, put it back together. I don't know what I did with it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And some of those
Also,
and some of those diagrams, you know, there's good companies, there's good diagrams with
You're breaking up.
Some
You're
part
breaking up,
theories, and
Bob. Sorry.
there's bad ones with others. I mean, some of them are very descriptive enough to show exactly how washer and everything goes back on in the parts diagram, but some of them are kind of vague. You know,
Yeah, that's true. Okay, T-Bone, take care, man. Have a good night. Oh, this is a question for you, Matt. It says, does Canadian gas contain ethanol like most gas in the U.S.?
yes, I believe it's only in the wintertime though, so gas don't freeze. Because our gas kind of it can get so cold it can freeze. So I believe they use ethanol to make sure it doesn't freeze. I believe.
Oh, like an ethanol-free treatment?
Yes, I believe so.
I've never looked into that.
To be perfectly honest, I haven't either, but it's what I've been told.
I'm in no way of an expert when it comes to gasoline and like the formulas and the mixtures. So I might be stupid just to be surprised. I don't know. I've honestly never heard like discuss it. I just know ethanol-free fuel is tops. I mean, I use that every day of my life. Oh, Rich asks, what do you think about my videos of going to auctions and trying to buy small engine equipment? On the lines of what you said, I didn't see others doing it. You know, I think there's an interest out there. I mean, you never know who you can, you know, there might be some other people that are looking up YouTube videos of auctions, you know, and people buying items from auctions, specifically small engine equipment. So, Rich, you know, you're going somewhere with it, and I can't say, you know, that you'll go viral one day. Maybe you will, you know. So keep doing what you're doing, and just, you know, look at your numbers, look at your analytics, how many people are watching you, and everything like that, and see what's working. So you might try to outsource, or you might try to go into different topics of you know, get out of auctions and go into maybe just hands-on repairs, seeing how that will do. But yeah, I haven't seen anyone else doing the auctions in small engines personally. So
5% ethanol in our fuel.
okay, so it's not ethanol free.
No, it is not.
Okay. Oh, Steven. Yeah, Steven says if I got a machine in all in parts and pieces, I could never guarantee. It's true. You never know what could be missing, really. All right, take care, Bald Eagle 242, man. We really appreciate you being on here. Man.
$1.60. Huh. I thought your currency was always more than mine.
For some reason, I thought that too,
You know
but
what?
I guess not.
I guess not. Yeah, I guess.
LNR makes a good point. Says the biggest key is to post the videos regularly. Doing live feeds has helped a lot lately too. Yeah, I do both. I mean, I like these live Q&As. Like the Q&As are. I try to do them every other week, but sometimes that doesn't work because you never know when I can be busy on that week. So, like I do those on a regular basis, and then I post regular videos every Monday. My podcast videos every Monday, and then my repair videos are every Friday. Sometimes I will throw in a tool video on Wednesday, but the main point is you post on a regular basis. Like even if it's one time a week, people love that. People like expect a video from you. Like I think I've missed one time. Like I missed a day, and people were like, "Where's your video? Why aren't you posting? Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that?" And I'm like, "Whoa." Yeah. Yeah, so
I have to find stuff to film on, like what to film.
Oh, KB's talking about LNR's channel exploded. KB's channel has exploded too. He's up to, I think, Kyle, you're like at 540 subscribers or something around that area, and you were just at like 200. So out of nowhere, I think I was watching one of your videos. You had like 8,000 views on one of your tool videos, so it was great. So, I mean, some of the videos, like I think toolbox and tool videos make it big all the time. They go big, so people love that. They love to see what kind of tools you have, in your collection and things of that sort.
533.
The what?
I like that.
533 subscribers.
He did about the trip to the dump. That was cool video. I like that one.
Yeah, that was a good video from Kyle. The dump video. I enjoyed that one too. I think like you showing you how to dump, and then you also talking about business side of things and whatnot. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot. I like variations of different topics as well. So Christopher Shroud says, "Hey Phil, have you thought about warranty work?" Yeah, I have thought about that. I am a warranty dealer for or warranty center for Furman generators or Furman power equipment. They mainly they do create generators, and that's it. So it's just generators. But I've not been contacted by Furman yet for any warranty work. But I've signed up like a month ago, and it's still kind of haven't got no work from them yet. So wow, Eleanor, you have
I've been
video
uploading for 3 hours and 5% left.
5%. Eleanor has a video with over 220,000 views. That's impressive.
Wow.
Man. I have yet to have a video explode like that, but that's crazy, man. Congratulations.
What was the video?
I don't know.
What was the video, Eleanor?
I'll have to look. I'll have to look at what video it was. What was it? If you don't mind, just
channel, but I haven't.
Tyler is back. How are you doing, Tyler? He said, Phil, another suggestion for content. Flip and sells. Maybe show the process. Start. Oh, man. I skipped that. Okay. Show the process start to finish. I know you probably don't do many. See, yeah, I have. I wouldn't mind doing that, but it sometimes takes quite some time to do like flip and sell because it's not a one-day thing. I love doing one-day videos. Like when it takes me an hour to make a video, like shoot a video, an hour, 2 hours. I do not like, shooting an hour and then the next day shooting another hour and then editing and putting them together. I always like to make content the same day and upload it the same day. That's just me. Like that's just how I feel. But doing like flip and sells, I know for a fact it wouldn't be a one-day shoot. It'll be multiple day and then another shoot when it sells. So, but I'll think about it. I'll consider it. Aaron Menard says, "Hi guys, Quebec, Canada." Wow.
Quebec.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. I'm hours away from them.
Hey, the Quebec Nordiques used to be a good hockey team up there back in the day in the WHA.
Yeah. All right.
Keyword used to be.
Yeah. It's 5:30. We got about 15 more minutes and then we'll call it a day. Let me go through these. Oh, Eleanor says, "I finally got a place to work on products, so I'm getting on a regular schedule." Christopher talking about warranty work again. Let's see. Yeah, KB is saying that's considered viral. Oh, it's Eleanor here. "When I gave my kids their go-karts for Christmas 2 years ago, it's titled Go-Karts for Christmas. It was the number 2 video on the search engine for a while." Wow.
Ow.
Wow.
That's impressive.
That makes sense.
Well, I can see why people would click. Like I would click on just the title. If there was no picture, I would click on the title. You know what I mean? So it all depends on how you structure your title, what kind of description you have, and what kind of thumbnail you have for people in order for people to click on your video. So but that's impressive. 220,000 views. Is it still growing though, Eleanor? Do you see people still watching it?
I want those thin
one of those
wrenches.
On my channel is it's just a John Deere head gasket change in it. I don't even know where it came from, but it's like 2.2 thousand views, and it's only been up a year and a half, and I don't know what's so special about it, but I guess just because John Deere was out there and people just
that's what I mean.
Automatically. So.
The most random videos go viral. You never know which one will blow. You know what I mean? So it's the one you least expect it, more than likely. So Eleanor says, "Another thing I found helpful is to make 2 or 3 videos and have them stored in case you can't make a video to put out. You can still post it regularly." That's a good it's a good thought there.
That's a good tip.
Oh, Eleanor says, "Oh yeah, it goes up 1,000 or 2 every day or so. It's slowed down some, but still going very strong." Man, that is impressive. Honestly, that is.
Do you
very
get
impressive.
hourly content for every time you use? Yeah, I guess you do.
I want to win that giveaway that KB's doing. Those wrenches, those thin wrenches.
Oh, the Husky thin wrenches?
Yeah, I saw that video. It's like, I want those.
Yeah, those are nice. I saw that too.
I have a set. I have the metric set. They're just the black coated ones. So I was debating if I should enter or not, but I'll KB, I will enter just for the sake of it. But
I think he found them from you. I think in his video, Phil, he was saying that he noticed them because you had featured them on one of your tours around your shop, and then he tried to order them, he couldn't find them, and then he found a new set, and they're chromed out now. The new set is.
I've never seen the chrome versions. That's what surprised me. Like I'd get them just to have them, but I only use my thin wrenches for obviously for tight spots and for solenoids on carburetors. Yeah, all of mine are metric. Oh no! I take that back. Sorry, my set is SAE and metric, so they have different sizes on both ends. So I believe I have 10 through 15 or 16. So it's like 10, 12, 14, 16 or something like
I think it's the same set. Yeah, I think it's the same set you have. because his are different sizes on both ends, and that's what he's giving away. But it's just a chrome version. He was mentioning you. That's where he discovered them. He just couldn't find the exact set you got, and he was looking around, and finally they came out with this new version, what they call it, Husky new version, and they're chrome now. So instead of that matte black color.
Yeah, 3 metric, 3 SAE. Yeah, those are mine too. You get 6 sizes. So, well, 6 sizes of the metric and 6 sizes of the SAE. But
yeah,
really,
6
I use
inches, 12 different.
Yeah. Oh, KB says the black ones were discontinued and went away for a couple of months. Now they came out in chrome. I would rather have black. Well, like, I don't know. Most of my wrenches are chrome anyways. I don't know why I'm even complaining, but I like those black wrenches. I like the finish on them.
Yeah, but you can't see the grease when it gets on them. If they're chrome, at least you know to wipe them off and clean them up when you're done with them.
True. That's true. Tom Quinlan says, I have a John Deere X300. Nice mower. I bought it new 5 years ago. I run it 25 hours a year. I have bought the home maintenance kit and do it every year. Do you think it is overkill? Can I skip a year? Well, it depends on the condition of your, it all depends on the condition of your air filter. It depends on the condition of your oil too, and the fuel filter. So if you feel like the machine's running rough and the filter's clogged and the oil's just shot black, I mean, change it. You got to change it. You can't just skip a year. So it depends on how hard you run it. It don't matter how many hours you run it a year. I think it depends on the condition of where you're running. So if it's really dusty and your air filter sucks in a lot of dust, change it. I mean, don't even try to skip. Just change it. So, yeah.
I just change it every year anyway.
Yeah. And LNR, he says, Tom, if you can afford it and do the maintenance, it's like if you buy the kit and do the maintenance yourself, the kit's like 40. Okay, last time I bought a kit for X300, they run Kawasaki FR 600V engines, I believe. FR 600V, if I'm not mistaken. The kits for those are $49.95, $50. I mean, and then it's just your own labor. So really cheap. I mean, for what was a like $2,000 machine, I believe X300s are, versus a $50 maintenance kit every year. I mean, there's just no brainers just to do it. So that way you know that you've done everything you need to do the maintenance. So, but
because you have to replace that engine, if you had to replace that engine, brother, it's going to be way more than $50.
It's better to do the maintenance. Yeah, it's better to do the maintenance than replace an engine. That's for sure. Good point.
Definitely.
Yeah. Let's see. Rich says, I have a couple buy, flip, and sell. I kind of did it in secret, letting the camera run, catching the sale. Not sure if customers would let me video them. I have never asked one. Well, yeah, you're going to have to. I mean, I would ask the customer, if you want to like do a video with them, then you can do so, as long as you get their permission. But let's just say, Rich, if you don't ask for their permission and you record their face and that video blows up for some reason and they see it, there's going to be a problem, right? They can like, think about it. Would you want to see yourself on a viral video that you don't know about and then you come across it? I wouldn't want to, be in one of those videos myself, but without, my consent and all that. So.
Yeah, that's the thing I do. Now I started the tripod thing. If a customer pulls up or whatever, and they happen to be on the video, I just cut that stuff out unless I tell them, "Hey, look, you're walking into a video." But otherwise, when I'm editing it, I'm gonna just cut them out of it.
Right. Yeah, I agree. All right, we got 6 minutes left. I gotta head out 5:45. So yeah, it's 5:45 here Pacific time. I'm sure it's 9:45. Brandon coming in late.
8:39.
How you doing? Oh, 8:39. Okay.
I got 7:25 here. I don't know where you're getting the 45 from, but I got 7:30, 7:40.
Oh, I'm saying at 5:45 I gotta head out. Just saying. But
okay.
Brandon coming in late. How you doing, Brandon? Welcome in. Welcome into the last 5 minutes of the stream.
5 minutes.
It's been great, man. I love doing this. I honestly, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know why, but every time I start, like before I start, I'm like nervous. I don't know what to say. I stutter. And then from that point on, like after a minute or two, it's just complete flow from there. So
Be
I don't know why
yourself.
though.
Because you're good at
I know.
Just be yourself.
Well, I've done it so many times, but I still feel so nervous sometimes. You know, I'm like, oh man, what if I say something wrong? I understand everybody, gets me. So,
Well,
but
you
I
could be
want
a good. Have you ever considered? I may ask you this before. You'd be a good preacher or because you're good at getting a message across, whatever message you're trying to teach us. It doesn't matter if it's small engines or faith or whatever. You're really good at talking to people.
Oh yeah. Well, I feel like if you're a Christian, that's where you have to do. You can't be shy from preaching God's word. So I try my best, and I stumble, but I get back up and thank God for every day of my life. So, but thank you for that, Bob. That's an encouragement. It really encourages me. So
We're humans.
Well,
We're not robots.
yeah.
I mean, you could teach a class on anything you wanted to teach about, and people would understand you. You're very good at teaching.
Christopher Schraub says, question for the group. What percentage of work is just spring service? I worked for a Cup Cadet dealer 1 year, did a lot of those, I believe. I plan on going solo this spring, banking on doing predominantly. Is there a part 2 for that? So I think, are you asking, sorry to rephrase your question, are you asking like spring services, you stay real busy and then the rest of the season it's not as busy? Is that kind of what you're going towards, Christopher?
I would say watch your video that you posted Monday about certain services and charges, because there is no certain time of the season. The price is the price to me in my over here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If that's what he means. I don't know.
Yeah. Sorry, Christopher. I could not. I was trying real hard to understand what the question is, but if you could rephrase that question, that'd be great. We got 2 minutes. Tyler makes a good point here. Just remember this, everyone. You are humans. You are allowed to make mistakes. Always go out of your comfort zone. This is how we grow. Treat your customers right and always do the right thing. That's it. That ends this live stream on that note. We all make mistakes.
All right.
We all make mistakes, and it's okay to make mistakes. Stephen Doolittle, I'm very sorry, my friend. We are ending this here in a minute. So
I just published my video, Phil. I just published my video. I had to wait till you got done live.
Oh, cool.
I'll go check it out.
Yeah,
I'll go check it out after this.
Everybody go check out Jungle Bob's repair video.
Hey,
he
it's just my
posted
first
right
time
now.
using a tripod. Don't judge me. It's just my first time trying this tripod out and thing.
Oh, I'll tell you one thing right now. That's great about this community, man. We'll encourage you even if you mess up. You know what I mean? Like if you say something wrong,
just cut me
we'll still encourage you, right?
Like this.
Yeah, but like if you're like L&R Rides and you get a viral video going, then you bring in so many other people that have never watched your videos, and they will point out each and every mistake, each and everything that you've said wrong in the video. So that's like one problem with viral videos is you never know who will come across and watch and who will say what. Like people will start leaving dislikes and discouragement and all that. So I find one problem with viral videos is that
I tried to watch some of you guys' videos. So when I was watching it back, when I was editing it, if I saw myself make a mistake in the video, I tried to put a comment down on the screen, so that way I don't have to hear some of that stuff, So I know I made that mistake. So this is, what it's supposed to be. But anyway, I'm just starting out on this new tripod and getting longer videos and stuff. So, man, hey, I don't care if people hate me. It doesn't matter to me. I'm still going to post them.
That's right. That's right. Good job, Bob. Tyler Raymond coming strong with another $4.99 shot at the end, man. Tyler, you are the best. Everyone go check out Tyler Raymond, his channel out. And then, man, you guys, every one of you, everyone that has contributed to the channel, a big thank you. So thank you so much. This is what helps me continue. This is what helps me continue going on and creating these live Q&A live streams and posting videos on a regular basis. And we just big encouragement, big thank you to all of everybody. LNR says thank you. Jimmy Pop, later guys. Rich says you keep the live stream moving out a bunch of dead space. Keep it up. And then Steven says post the link quick. The link to what? To the stream?
Oh, it's over.
Okay, I'll post it. Steven, if you want to join, you got 1 minute.
Got 1 minute to say what you want.
Okay.
You got 1 minute.
All right. Hey, make it another 5 minutes, Phil. Let's go.
Okay, we'll do 5 minutes.
5 more minutes. Sam, let's see.
I thought he wanted to come up.
Are you talking about the video? Wait, which video? Jungle Bob's video? Jungle Bob, let me see if your video's out here.
Yeah,
I'll post it.
Go to Jungle
Here,
Bob Repair to say that.
I'll post it so that way when we end it.
Yeah, you ain't gotta do that.
Dude, I will do that right now. All right, there's the video link. Go check that out.
You see it?
And we'll be
Phil,
ending
you
this
didn't
right.
have to do that.
What?
Buddy.
Dude, man, you deserve it, Jungle Bob, man, for all the support that you've done on the channel, man. Thank you so much.
Man. I appreciate you doing that.
Yeah. Check that video link out. We are ending this. All right. So thank you guys so much. We will see you in the next live stream. All right. Jungle Bob, Matt, thank you for joining.
Matt,
I appreciate you guys.
You keep on digging, son.
Thank you, man. I'll try my best.
You're gonna be there. You're gonna be the man one day.
Oh yeah, that's my plan.
All right. You guys take care. All right.
You too.